Greetings. Today, the moon goes from curious Gemini into caring Cancer. So we shift gears into the sign of feelings and emotions and attending to our needs. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Monday, August 18th. So we're continuing this moon cycle, and really in the last few days of the current moon cycle we are wrapping up this theme of that began with the Leo new moon of creativity and self-expression. So working on focusing on your creative process, your self-expression, what it looks like and what it means to express yourself authentically. Now that we're past that third quarter moon and heading to the next new moon, we are integrating, we're winding up, we're digesting and putting things into the place they need to be as we are getting ready to start a new cycle. So getting things in order, getting clear about what we've learned, what's important, what's not important that we're going to leave behind, right? Cleaning out that closet, like, okay, this doesn't work for me anymore. This isn't who I am anymore. I'm going to leave this behind, whether it is something about your identity, something about how you have shown up, something about how you've thought about things, something about your beliefs, something about your environment. It could be lots of different things. So that sort of winding up and letting go process, and thinking about the moon today being Pacific time, at least like half in Gemini until noonish, and then half in Cancer. So as we finish up that Gemini energy and curiosity and shifting our thinking, and I had a very powerful video yesterday about the outer planets and Uranus in Gemini. So if you missed that, highly recommend that. And we are finishing this Gemini energy that is asking us to move in new directions of thinking, to get curious, to ask questions, to question the status quo, to question our own way of responding, to question how we think about things. So, and I spoke in depth yesterday about the powerful truth that, in fact, not only is it the powers outside of us that are causing oppression, but it's our own internalized oppression, really, that we are also working at dismantling. So I spoke about that in yesterday's in-depth video, and the Gemini energy just kind of continues that work to get curious and to explore our own thinking, our own reactions, right? Emotional reactions, just getting curious just about how that process works for you. What if you get triggered emotionally or you experience anxiety, like, getting curious, like, what was happening then? Why, where's that coming from? What was I thinking? What was going on? How did I walk into that situation? Just having that curiosity, not to obsess about it, but just to maybe hopefully tap into a deeper understanding of your own process, which will in turn help you to make different decisions going forward. So the beautiful thing is you don't have to, nothing has to be wrong, right? You didn't do anything wrong. You're just learning. And now you have a chance to do it differently in the future and to figure that out and to learn. And that's the beauty of being human. Okay, so from that place of communication and curiosity, Gemini also, remember, is great for journaling and brainstorming and thinking and writing things out, getting those words out on paper, even though they may not be organized just yet, getting those thoughts down. And then we shift into the Cancer moon at 12:04 p.m. Pacific. And that Cancer moon energy is the feelings. So, Cancer moon in a square to the Aries, um, Saturn and Neptune, right? That both cardinal energies. And so the moon will be squaring Saturn and Neptune, and again, activating that double sextile that I've been talking about. that the magic and the creative energy. So kind of again, that's the nature of the times we're in right now is things are being activated. And right now, with as the moon goes into Cancer, they're becoming activated through our emotional process. So pay attention once the moon goes into Cancer, depending on when that is for your time zone. Pay attention, and you might notice, like pay attention, see if you feel the shift in energy when the moon changes signs. That's kind of fascinating. But once the moon goes into Cancer, it's subtle, right? It's not going to knock you over the head, but you have to tune in and you have to kind of go, oh, okay, yeah, that feels different. The emotional qualities of that Cancer energy come up. So things start to be felt internally rather than thought about mentally with Gemini. So notice your feelings, feel into the energies, let things move through you. Emotional processing is a powerful way of healing. It's a powerful way of moving energy, which means you're stepping into your empowerment, right? So all of this is about the bigger process of self-awareness and empowerment and taking up space, like I was talking about in Sunday's video. So that's what I've got for you today. I hope that is helpful. Thanks so much for being here, and hope that you will consider joining my member program. I do have a free level, so that is um, easy, right? An easy yes. And of course, if you upgrade, and many of you have, and I so appreciate your support, that $5 a month level really makes a difference and cheers me on, keeps me going. So thank you for being here, and thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel as well. I'm Marina Orms. You can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.